How are you doing this early evening? Yes, I know I'm a couple hours later than my other shows. The reason for that is because I had to program in the rest of the month so that I could just show up and be here for you all. So, we are going to start with opening today's Build-A-Bear because we're doing 25 days of the Build-A-Bear calendar and of auctions. And then I'm going to continue where we left off on making the ring. Hello, S. Jackman. How are you doing? So let's see what we have in here, and then we'll start with the rest of the show. So it's day 4. So let's see what's here. Looks like it might have fallen. No, it didn't fall. It's stuck. That's a big hat. That's a very big hat. Alright, time to take this off and put it on the bear. I should really get scissors. Oh, that's not good. Did you eat food or whatever? Because you might be hungry or you might be thirsty since it's summertime for you there. That's a good thing. Alright, well, I do have scissors in my thing here. I have 2 types. I'll use this though. Well, I hope you feel better. Alright. Now we will put the hat onto the bear and then we'll start back on making the ring. I did get myself a cushion for the chair and back support. So now when I do the jewelry and when I sell my handmade things, I will be more comfortable in my chair. So, yay for comfort. What do you mean, what happens to real life? I am real. This is really my hand. Like, what do you mean, what happens to real life? I'm so confused, miss. we're gonna add the hat to the bear because we're finishing the calendar. No, no, RL means real life. Not that game, I'm sorry. The name of my channel is Me, the Human, in Real Life. So, we have the bear with the clothes and the hat so far. We will be seeing what the bear gets tomorrow because there's day 5. And then day 6, we get to open up another big part of the calendar. So the bear gets one more thing, and then we go to a different bear. All right. So, if this is your first time joining, I have been working on making a ring to go with the earrings I made the other day. So this is the beginning of the wire wrapped ring. I know it doesn't look like a ring yet, but trust me, when I'm done, you'll be able to wear it. And if you would like to come on over and join the live stream and possibly buy some things, I have lots in my auction ready to sell. Until that happens, I'm going to continue making this ring. So, how has everybody's day been so far? I know it's early evening for some of us. Let's see here. Again, if you have questions, you can just comment. If you'd like to purchase something, come on over. But I'm here to chat. I'm currently making this ring. All right, let's see here. So, is there anything you all would like to talk about? Any questions about District, the app, or about the store? About wire work? Making jewelry as a beginner? Any questions at all? Just ask me. And if I can't help you, I'll try my best to send you to somebody that can. Alright, so I am currently just wrapping this through again. I'm trying to bring it as close as I can so I can start making the rest of the ring come together. Alright, see, I'm trying to make this loop smaller. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to thread them together and bring it closer to the wire now. I'm confused as to why people would think that my channel is about something that's not even listed in my channel banner or about any of the content I've been currently uploading. Like, that's very odd to me. Because it clearly states on my channel that I do jewelry and reselling and talk about things that happen to me in real life. So that's kind of confusing. I mean, if you watch all the videos I've been uploading, none of it has to do with gaming. So, yeah. I'm going to just call it an internet robot because, yeah, that makes logical sense to me. An entity that has difficulty reading. Because if a person could read, they would see that this is not a gaming channel and has nothing to do with gaming. So, I mean, even if you count these last couple days, I've been making jewelry and showing the Build-A-Bear calendar. So, doesn't make any sense. Again, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch and you'd like to ask me a question about jewelry making or live selling on the District app or anything relevant to what I actually do, that'd be great. I'll answer it if I have the knowledge. Right now, I'm still trying to make this ring by manipulating the wire, trying to make this get smaller and smaller and connected. Alright. I'm going to completely scrap that idea because I'm having an issue attaching it this way. It's not going down close enough. I'm going to take out all this wire and connect it a different way. I have to be careful doing this because wire working can work harden the wire, and I don't really want to break it. Now, because I've never made this type of ring before, it's normal to have to go through and take out what you're doing and try a different idea. But I've learned with jewelry making that if something's not coming together how you like it, especially with wire working, that you can take it apart decently easy because the wire is not basically soldered in place, so you can manipulate it better. The thing is I don't know what's gonna work best. I have never made a ring like this before, so we're just testing out possibilities of way to attach it and praying for the best, because that's the only idea I have. When you've never done something and you need to do something that you've never done before, if nobody's done it before you, it's all a trial and error. So that's the part of the process I'm in, is testing and seeing if it works. But either way, I have to find out a way to make it work so that I can actually sell it to somebody. You have to be very creative and very open-minded about changing the direction you're in to a different one when you're making something you have not made before. So you have to be very adaptable, especially in the creation part of things, because if you can't adapt and change what you're doing to get it to work the way you need it to, you're not going to finish it. So, learning to adapt and make things work in your favor is very important. And I'm thankful for whoever decides to join me throughout these 25 days. Because it's nice to have an audience to talk to. While I try and make something brand new to sell. Alright, I've got it coming apart now so that I can pull it tighter because I left way too much of a gap. So I gotta pull it way tighter than I thought I had to. Alright, see you when you get back. By the way, if you're wondering who I'm talking to, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, they're speaking in the district app comments, and the only way you can see that is if you become a member of district. So that's the only way you're going to be able to see what they're saying. All right. Now I have to pull this really tight. Because I need to make that circle close. I'm switching to my bigger pliers because it'll be easier to pull it tighter. If it will want to pull for me. If it's not going to want to pull tight for me, I have to think up plan C of how to connect this because, well, I have to get it to connect one way or the other. I have to get it to connect so I can finish making the ring. It's not pulling, so plan C is take this loop part from what it's on at the moment and try and loop it a different way, because this loop is stuck. And I can't have it stuck. Alright, I took the loop apart, and now I gotta get the ring part because it fell on the floor. Okay. Welcome back. You're welcome. I need to check something, so I'll be right back. Alright. Oh, my back cushion is coming off the chair. That's not good. Alright. Now, to try and think of how I'm going to connect this thing. Because I really don't know. Alright. Let's see how to do this thing that I've never done before. Good question. I'm trying to connect this to the band that I just made yesterday so that I can sell it with the matching earrings. I'm going to try using this graduated thing. It makes circles. It's more jewelry pliers. So I'm going to use the smallest graduated part, which is this one here, and try and make a loop as small and as close to the thing as I can. Because I learned that the other way I was making the loop was not working for me. So now let's implement some pliers and see if it will help. I'm just pushing it along the pliers, letting the pliers do most of the work and just slowly moving the wire so that it forms. Because I need this loop to be here because I really need it to connect everything together. But I can't have it huge because the bigger the loop is, the harder it will be to actually connect it to the wire of the ring. So it's kind of hard to tell. But I made this little tiny loop here. It's very tiny. I'm just trying to keep it as low as I can to the other part. So I just came up with another idea. My next idea C, is going to be to thread it in between these little circles I made to connect them, but the ones on this side. And to keep this as low as possible, because it can't be huge. It has to be very, very small. A very tiny loop. Because when I attach it to the band, I need it to be very small. Okay. It's a smaller loop, which is good. Now I have to thread these parts into the round circles I've made on the other side. It will help keep the pieces that resemble the fireworks in place, the beads. But I have to do it in such a way that it will actually go through the loops. Because saying what I need to do and then the wire complying is two different things. As I've been finding out with this very adventurous project I'm making. Okay. So I did get it threaded through some of the loops again on the other side. Now I just gotta pull it through. Alright, now this is working. Yay, plan C might be the perfect plan. This might actually work. Alright, so now the loop is definitely coming together better. See, it's gone through the loop. Now I gotta make sure that I can keep pulling it and then put the ring thing through again. Yay, it's working. It's going really low. Okay. Now I have the loop even smaller than it was before. So before I put the ring thing, where did I put it? Here it is. Okay. Alright. So plan C is a great plan. I'm glad I had this idea. Okay. This just proves if your first plan doesn't work out, you have to keep trying. You can honestly learn a lot from artwork. You can learn a lot. Because doing art, you adapt to whatever issues come up. So now I gotta loop this through again. And yes, it is bigger than it's supposed to be, but we'll fix that later. Right now, we just gotta put it through the loop like we had before. And I still have to make this loop smaller, but it's a lot smaller than it was before. Luckily, getting it back on is going to be easy. Okay, now I have to remake the circle, so we're not going to worry about how it looks right now. It will all look so much better when I'm done. You can trust me on that. So now, just taking the ring mandrel, putting it where the 9 is, and going to rewrap it because it's all everywhere, and that's not what we want. Alright, now that it's better connected, I'm making this size 9 even more than before and making it tighter. I need to bring this. Okay. And I'm making it a 9 because once it's finished being adjustable, it will be better to make it smaller. And 9 is as large as it can go. I mean, 9 is as high as the size can go. Boy, multitasking. Okay, there we go. So it looks like a jumbled mess right now, but once I'm done with it, you'll be very surprised with how good it looks. Because I have big plans for this ring. So it's going to go from a jumbled mess to a work of art that someone will be very happy to wear. Alright, I need this again. It only looks like a jumbled mess at the moment because it's in the beginning of its creation. But when it's finished, it will be very nice. Because even the best paintings were a jumbled mess before they were finished. And that really goes for any type of artwork, is it's a jumbled mess until it's done and you can buy it. Alright. So now we got this back to looking more like a ring. Now I just gotta continue to connect the actual focal point of the ring to this. So I gotta continue to pull the circle tighter because it's still too loose. But it's a lot tighter than it was before, so we have progress. Alright. Oh, thank you, yeah. This is my first time making a ring like this, so this is the best start I have for wire working it. Thank you very much. I put a lot of thought into the jewelry that I make, and I take my time so it will look as I want it to in the end. I'm basically teaching myself how to do this in front of the public. What better way to learn in front of an audience? Let's see here. Alright, so I have this. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do is go over and connect it to the other side, to the other loops. So that this is more secure. And I'm still trying to come up with a plan to fix the wire so that when you wear the ring, the top where the decoration is located is not gonna touch your finger. But right now I have to just get most of it together. But I think this is a better idea than I had yesterday. Bending wire and wire wrapping is a good technique to learn whenever you're starting to make jewelry because it's very forgiving. And being a novice myself, because I only started making jewelry this year, I'd say it's your best place to start. Unless you want to get into using torches and fire and all of that, then you'll have to learn the way they do it. But for me, this is the best way to start. I'm not really interested in torches and fire. So now I have to take this other part and thread it through some hoops and keep this down very low. Now that it's connected a lot closer and it's a lot better. I don't know if I'll finish the ring today, but I know that I've made a big leap in progress. So I'm just gonna loop this wire through some more. Hello, Oma3. How are you doing? I'm currently trying to put together this ring I'm working on. What? Oh no. Well, I'll have to attach this because it came off. How is everybody doing this evening? I keep wanting to say afternoon. My brain is still stuck at lunchtime. I don't know why, but it is. Currently, I'm wrapping this together to make the ring come together more. And a piece fell off, so I'll have to reattach it. I'll reattach it probably near the end of making the ring. Because right now, this is about getting the ring together. We can worry about the ending details later when I'm close to finishing it off. Right now, it's all about creating. Because this is a bigger process than just reattaching things. Hello, how are you doing? I do not know how to pronounce your name. So I'll just say Kathy because That's, I don't want to mess up your name. All right. I'll call you Kathy then. How are you doing tonight, Kathy? I'm doing good. I'm just trying to make this ring. If you would like to see anything in the store, I made some New Year's style earrings. So I'm trying to make a matching ring to go with it. Yeah, it's my first time doing such a detailed ring. I've done smaller ones, but this is the biggest wire wrapping ring I've ever made, so it's taking a while. Are you looking for anything specific or just hanging out and browsing? Just enjoying the live shows? Well, District is definitely a good place to do that. There's so many live shows going on. You never know what you're gonna find. If you are interested in any of the earrings, just let me know. I have a bunch of them. The earrings are going for $10 each. And I'll show you the earrings I made at the beginning of the week. These are the firework earrings. Oh no, it fell. 1 second. I don't like it when things fall. It's not fun. Oh, thank you. I made them December 1st. These are the firework leverback earrings. And then that's what made me decide to make the matching ring. So thank you very much for saying that they're cute. I had never made this style before, so this is a brand new style for me. If you would like to see any more of my other earrings I've handmade, just let me know. I have a lot of them. Oi, my back. I gotta be careful how quick I turn. Welcome back. So I'm just trying to still attach this because this ring is gonna be adjustable and go with the earrings once I'm done with it. So if there's anything more you'd like me to show you, just let me know, Kathy, and I'll show you, or we can just hang out here and you can watch my progress with the ring. I am a new store on District, so if you could please give my store a join so you can see whenever I go live, that would be very much appreciated. And for the first 104 orders, I do give a free gift. Once my free gifts run out, I'll be deciding if I want to buy more. But at the moment, oh, you're new? When did you join? Two months ago? Yeah, it's a very big app. It's nice though. There's a lot of nice sellers, a lot of nice marketplaces. Oh, yes, I enjoyed a lot. When I found District, I knew it was the best place for my business to be because everybody's so nice and welcoming, and it's just a great place to be. I've purchased a lot on here myself also. Made some friends that I purchased from. Okay, let's see. I gotta be careful when I pull this through these hoops because one broke off. I pulled it too tight. Okay. Well, the second loop is working. It's a bit higher than the first, so I need to use my other pliers to try and make it smaller. It's not showing up too well in the camera. Okay, there we go. Now we got two connectors. You can see them right there. Two connectors. Now, okay. So I'm trying to think of how I want to connect it now. I think now that I connected it to those hoops, what I'll do is start connecting it to itself in the middle, because I don't want to pull too much on these hoops because some of them are coming apart. So, going to thread it through itself. Thank you very much. I hope you have a good rest of your night. When wire is being difficult. Okay, there we go. I don't think I'm gonna finish the ring tonight. Because this is very complex. More complex than I thought it was gonna be. Oh well, that's not good. More wire broke. That's not a good thing. Well, I think I'm going to continue this project tomorrow because I need to get food and I need to strategize more because some of the wire's breaking and yeah, I need to strategize more. So I will be back on tomorrow to open more of the Build-A-Bear calendar and work on the ring and see if I can possibly make any sales. So I wish you all a good night and I will see you sometime tomorrow.